Ketelara. Tielemans. Doku. Tielemans.
Mamouche.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah played into space. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Ngoy. Goes for a shot! Goal! Egypt! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tielemans looks to the other side. Trossard. Oh, such a clever touch. Now then, the ball's come loose. Fati driven forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Onana. Tielemans. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, it's come loose! De Bruyne. De Ketelara. Onana. De Bruyne, that's a cute ball. Real chance here, and can he finish it? That's a half-decent try.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Fato moved on forwards. Good ball, good take. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Thinks one through. That's beautifully weighted. Face to face with the keeper. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Trossard. Fati. And it's played forward. Meunier. And it's De Bruyne. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. The pass is intercepted. There's the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Castagna cuts it out. McKelly, forwards and with intent. Tielemans. Onana. It's run loose here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Doku. Tielemans. Oh, it's come loose. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Onana, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Gets a good foot in there. De Ketelara. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's really well manoeuvred. Onana. Belgium are trailing against the run of play. Doku looking for options. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Castagna. Castan! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mechelen. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mamouche. He's in plenty of space here. Meunier. Trossard. Still very early doors. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Aim forwards. Mohamed Salah. There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Meunier, and he goes cross-field. Castagna. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tielemans. Trossard. Meunier. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That was travelling. Moved on forwards. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking. De Ketelada. It's anyone's ball now. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Onana wins the duel this time. Castagna. Doku. Up towards the front line. Onana. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Ngoy. Meunier. Ngoy. Mechelen. McKelly. Forwards and with intent. That is a great pick out. Now it's Tielemans. Climbs up big! Goal! Belgium! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Belgium get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's having a look round. Castagna. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Punched away. Mamouche. That's really well manoeuvred. Castagna. Doku. Played with finesse. Now it's Trossard. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Egypt are down to 10 men. Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the shot! And that has been cleared. Onana. Trossard. Belgium have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Mechelen. Castagna, and here's Doku. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well measured. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Castagna. Now it's Doku, and he's onside. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And that has been knocked clear. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Foot in, and that's clear cut, it's a free kick. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Trossard, Tielemans, De Ketelaere, Fato, Fati forwards and with intent, Mamouche, and it's been played through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mechelen, De Bruyne. De Bruyne gently done. And it's De Bruyne. Zico. De Ketelaere! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Tielemans, that's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Lofted upfield, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ngoy. Doku, showing good feet. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Castagna does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, that looks a good ball through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Castagna. Doku. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Tielemans, who does have an assist to his name. Doku. He shoots! Fato. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. De Bruyne, Meunier, and that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Belgium are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! The second half sparked straight into life. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's played forward, and he wants just the goal. Shapes to shoot! Doku. Tielemans. Onana. De Ketelara. Proves too strong. Spread out to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that has gone horribly wrong. Fato. Aim forwards. Mamouche. And he's found a way past. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. Can he deliver? He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tielemans. De Ketelara. Onana. Great defending, strong and determined. Trossard. De Bruyne. And it's made its way to him. Tielemans. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Trossard. That had everyone off their seats.
Trossard, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Castagna. Mechela moved on forwards, cuts out the pass. Zico. Mamouche.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a great ball. Crosses it in. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Trossard. Zico. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Doku. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Mechela. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Trossard. To Ketelada! It's a loose ball. Trossard. To Ketelada. Can he finish? Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
To Ketelada being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
What a throw in. And it's Meunier. De Bruyne. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Short changes him with that pass. Onana done delicately. He's through and all alone! Long ball by the goalkeeper. Fato. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Egypt doing a lot of defending from the front at the moment.
Yeah, can see that.
They need to persist. It's exactly what they have to keep doing.
A chance to play it in. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Egypt really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now that's well seen too. Up he goes! It's in! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Meunier. Trossard. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Meunier played out towards the right wing. He is just caressing the ball. Gets a foot in here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Zico picks it up out wide. In with the challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Onana. Meunier. Trossard. Meunier. Trossard does really well to win the ball there. Mamouche. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well timed, excellent interception. Doku. And here's De Bruyne. De Ketelaere. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Trossard, and it's lofted. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And back to the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Trossard. Tielemans. Ngoy. Onana. Trossard. De Ketelaere. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mamouche. De Ketelaere. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tielemans, forwards and with intent. McKelly, gently done. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Plays it through. Doku picks it up out wide. Doku. Ball comes in. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Egypt look like they're defending with more compactness now, certainly down the middle.
And what is that a reaction to, Jim?
Well, I think it's a move to combat the aerial threat in repelling those crosses.
That's been drilled forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Ngoy. Tielemans played out to the left flank. Castagna, now he's got space here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mohamed Salah. Out for a throw. Tielemans. And here's Doku. Great defending, strong and determined. Mamouche. And it's Salah. De Bruyne. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's an inviting looking ball that, calmly anticipates. Tielemans. Meunier. Ngoy. And it's played forward. And that's a throw-in. De Bruyne. Oh, no question, that's a foul. De Ketelaere. So who's he picking out? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Castagna. Castagna tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Trossard. Does well to get it back. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's out of reach. Tielemans. Ngoy. Just 5 minutes left. Ngoy. Played out to the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Doku looking to get on the end of this. Is onto it in a flash. Ngoy makes the interception. Lobbed in behind. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning and obviously fast.
Tielemans. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Trossard. Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Onana, and it's played forward, and here's Doku. Tielemans in with the challenge. Belgium have a free kick. Mohamed Salah. Aim forwards. Trezeguet. De Bruyne. Looking to break at pace. That's a nicely weighted pass. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mohamed Salah. Moved on forwards. Trezeguet. That's tidy. Fato. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Trezeguet. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the manager still looks as if he has a thing or two to be said, but I think inside he's got to be very, very happy. It's a result.
So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. There's
the header! And it's played forward. Onana wins the duel this time. Mamouche. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He is just caressing the ball. Castagna. Tielemans. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's found a way through. Tielemans is the guilty party there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Overhit and out of play. Oh, easy pickings there. Fato. Zico. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Aim forwards. Mamouche. Onana. Castagna. Doku. Castagna. Doku. Tielemans. Out to the right. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ngoy. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Oh, the clearance is short. That'll be a throw. Fati, gently done. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Castagna. And it's De Bruyne. Over to the left. And here's Doku. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Onana. Tielemans. That's a good... To Kitalara! Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's been drilled forward. He's away! Can he finish? It's in! And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Up he goes! Moved on forwards. McKelly gets over and intercepts. Castagna. Doku. Mohamed Salah, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's played forward. Doku. Castagna. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Trossard. De Bruyne, real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, we call that the slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
He's in plenty of space here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Mohamed Salah with the short one. Mohamed Salah. Salah plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And here's Mohamed Salah. That's very neat. Still very early doors. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Tries to get it clear. And that's a good ball. And the finish! Goal! Egypt! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And now he has two. Egypt get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Onana. Castagna. Doku. Castagna. Doku. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Egypt, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Fato. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, perfectly. Zico!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Onana, gently done. Meunier. Lobbed in behind. To Ketelada! No mistake! Belgium are back in business! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Doku gets good distance on it. Aim forwards. And he's on his way! Tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And they've got rid. That's a throw. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mechelen. Castagna. Doku. To Ketelada. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's De Bruyne. Fati makes the interception. Fato. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's onside. Oh, shooting chance! Trossard. Tielemans. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Mechelen. Castagna. Doku. Tielemans. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. Trossard. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. De Bruyne. Onana. And here's Trossard. Proves too strong. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's played forward. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. He's beaten the last man. Referee has just said play on. Castagna. Now what's he got in mind? Oh, played right into his path. De Bruyne. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really.
Meunier with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Meunier, 2 assists to his credit already. McKelly, gently done. Trossard. Trossard on a strong run down the right. De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah forwards and with intent. Played back to the goalkeeper. Ngoy. Meunier. Trossard. Succumbs to the pressure. Belgium have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tielemans. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Salah. Castagna. Ngoy. Onana. Tielemans. Castagna. And here's Doku. Oh, nice touch. De Bruyne. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Up towards the front line. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Bruyne. And he's surging through. And boy, concedes a free kick for that. And it's Salah. Spread out to the left, crossed into the middle. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Plenty waiting in the middle. Goes down, but nothing given. De Bruyne. Meunier. Trossard. Dinks one through. Tielemans! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Fato. Moved on forwards. Courtois sends that a long way. And it's played forward. Meunier. Castagna. Doku. De Bruyne. He is through here. Has a look and plays it forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tielemans. Nice physical challenge. Trossard. Lovely bit of skill. And he's there to get it away. And the half-time whistle goes. Belgium are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting.
Takes a shot! Great effort, but no way through. Mamouche. Oh, good spread. And that is out of play. Mechelen. Tielemans. And it's De Bruyne. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. De Ketelaere. That's tidy. De Ketelaere! Goal! Belgium! And the comeback is complete! And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Belgium take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Fati goes forward. Mamouche. He's through and all along. Decent chance! And he hits the net. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Trossard. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. De Ketelara. Mamouche. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Doku. Onana. Tielemans. Doku. Castagna. De Bruyne. De Ketelara. Tielemans looking for a runner. Doku. Oh, smashing header! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Aim forwards. Mamouche. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Doku. De Bruyne. Castagna. Decent progress down the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foot in, and he has been fouled there. De Bruyne wins the duel this time. De Ketelaere being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
De Bruyne with the foul. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Castagna. Doku. De Ketelaere. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Does well to get it back. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
De Bruyne goes short. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Meunier puts a cross in. He can get that clear. Belgium with another corner. De Bruyne plays it short. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Doku. Doku. Oh, great header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
Fatso. Moved on forwards. Big chance! Moss chance! Another big chance that gets away.
Egypt really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Meunier. Trossard. Mechelen. Tielemans. Castagna. Doku. Castagna. Looking for a decent ball in. Calmly anticipates. Castagna. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part.
Climbs up big! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Trossard, and it's lofted through here. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, a delicate chip through. To Ketelara. Big cheese having a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Belgium take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Trossard. Castagna. Mechelen. And it's played forward. De Bruyne moved on forwards. Doku in acres of space out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. He's got options in the box if he gets it. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Belgium blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Trossard. Mechelen. Tielemans. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mohamed Salah! Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Tielemans. Trossard.
Looks to get on the end of this. Fati. Oh, this looks sharp.
De Ketelaere. Tielemans.
Now it's De Bruyne. Proves too strong. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Doku. Castagna.
Tielemans.
Mechelen. De Bruyne. Played out to the right. Oh, can he get onto this?
Now it's Trossard. Trossard.
Oh, it's played into the area. That had too much on it. That's really well manoeuvred.
Mamouche.
And it's been taken short. It's run loose here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Meunier forwards and with intent. Ngoy. Onana.
Tielemans.
Castagna. Doku. That's a good run down the left. And he's heaved it away. Castagna. Very nicely done. Can he deliver?
Tielemans.
It's a mighty effort! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Egypt are making a change now.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Lofted upfield. And he's away. Egypt Keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for him.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. It's gone out for a throw-in. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Goes for a shot! Just couldn't stay down for him. And it's played forward. And it's come back to the keeper. Doku. That's a nicely weighted pass. To Ketelara. And the flag has stayed down. Tielemans looking, goes for goal! What a hit, the save was firm. The final 5 minutes. Ngoy. Trossard. Ngoy. Onana. Trossard. Meunier. Trossard. Want to throw in. Meunier crossed into the box. Chance! Mohamed Salah. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Castagna. Tielemans. Aim forwards. Oh, he's found. Shoots! He's got a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
How many? Just how many? Belgium are having a ball here. Fati, that's a sharp pass. And he thumps it clear. Egypt have reclaimed it. Mamouche. Ngoy. Castagna. Doku. Doku chips it through. Fati with the clearance.
There will be 5 minutes out of time.
Ngoy. Mechela. Mekele, gently done. It's an inviting looking ball that. Trezeguet. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's lost his man here. It's a fine... And the shot! And that's past the post. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Just the goal. He's had a shot! Castagna. Tielemans. Mechelen. And Goy. Onana. Oh, good spread. De Bruyne. Muscular approach does pay off here. Belgium cannot keep hold of the ball. Great position here. De Bruyne. Onana. Tielemans. Oh, it's come loose. Mamouche. Moved on forwards. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Belgium have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher.
Tielemans! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Fato. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's bust charged for a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Belgium finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tielemans. Doku. Castagna. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Castagna crosses. Fato. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Onana. Meunier. McKelly shifted upfield. And that is not finding anyone. Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mamouche. takes a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Onana. Meunier. Trossard. De Bruyne tries to dink it through. De Ketelaere is flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Meunier. Onana. De Bruyne. Castagna forwards and with intent. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That had too much on it. Mechelen. Tielemans. De Ketelaere. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Played towards the front line. Clearly not happy with that. Meunier. Trossard. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fati, nicely aimed pass. Onana. Trossard. Oh, that's a nice ball. Has a look and plays it forward. That has been cut short. Doku. Aim forwards. Dinks one through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Meunier. Trossard. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Tielemans. Tielemans played through into space. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Looking for a decent ball in. Great chance! Is onto it in a flash. Lovely bit of skill. Chance! It's a loose ball. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
McKelly with the clearance. Ngoy played over towards the opposite flank. Lobbed in behind. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Zico. Forward it goes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's through, now is he in? Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's having a look round. Doku. Very nicely done. Serves up across. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Fato. Moved on forwards. Can he finish? And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Played towards the other side. Doku. Castagna looking to hit the byline here. Header! Zico. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Meunier. Tielemans. McKelly, gently done. Castagna. Belgium are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He's having a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Trossard clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Tielemans clears it away. Mohamed Salah forwards and with intent. Ngoy. Trossard. De Bruyne. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Doku. Castagna picks it up now. It's anyone's ball now. Doku. There are a few waiting for it. Cleared without complication and claimed it back swiftly. Doku. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Decent progress down the left. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Played into the middle. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Trossard. Aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Proves too strong. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ngoy. That's really well manoeuvred. Succumbs to the pressure. McKelly with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And that has been cleared. The referee's awarded a free kick. Castagna gets good distance on it. That's a throw. Muscular approach does pay off here. De Bruyne did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tielemans. Now it's Doku. De Bruyne. Chance! In he goes again. He scores! Belgium are back in business. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Plays it out wide. Doku. He's found some space. Doku. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Egypt being made to look sloppy in possession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he has been fouled there. Castagna. Nice physical challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
That has been clubbed away. He's onto it in a flash. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tielemans, Doku, Onana. The ball is... He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. De Ketelaere. And the ball's come loose here. Could be danger here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Onana. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, sweet feet. And it's De Bruyne. Wins the duel this time. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Spectacular save. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Salah. He is just caressing the ball. Castagna. Ngoy. Onana. Mechelen. McKelly, gently done. Doku, now he's off and running. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he deliver? Played it again. Up he goes! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
De Ketelaere really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Onana. De Ketelaere. Real chance here. He is through here. Mohamed Salah, gently done. does really well to win the ball there. Belgium have a free kick. Trossard. Moved on forwards. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
We'll be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain